Thanks for joining us for WGXA News at 6. I'm Katie Thurber. New answers tonight in an officer-involved shooting that leaves one person dead. This was the scene just this morning in Monroe County. WGXA's Eric Mock is live on Martha Road now where it happened. Eric, we're just learning the identity of the person killed. Tonight we can now tell you a Macon man is sentenced to 7 years in prison after authorities say he kicked in an ex-girlfriend's door and pointed an AK-47 at her. The district attorney's office says Tommy Dumas Jr. pleaded guilty to burglary and aggravated assault. Breaking news out of Jones County. Several local agencies are looking for 35-year-old James Randall Spenceley. A warrant is out for his arrest for the arson of a Jones County deputy's home. Here's what he looks like. He has a large tribal-style tattoo on his forearm and another tattoo on the inside of his right wrist. iPhones, iPads, a semi-automatic pistol, a chainsaw. Those are just some of the things Bibb County deputies say were stolen from cars at homes near Bowman Road. According to incident reports that happened Friday, the reports say in almost all of the cases, the doors were left unlocked. New tonight, we know two Family Dollars were robbed last night in Macon. The first one happened on Emory Highway at 9 p.m. where two men went in with guns, demanded cash from the registers. After getting that money, they ran away. Less than an hour later, two men with guns went into the store on Houston Avenue. After getting that money, they went north on Houston Avenue. No one was hurt in either robbery. No word yet on if those two are connected. Here at the live desk, and we're getting some new images, some new video from actually AJ Good. You've seen him here on Fox 24 and ABC 16. He was out in Crisp County earlier this evening. If we want to play that video, he'll show you just the sheets of rain moving through. Now, this is right before they lost power. We actually heard from Brianna Giles, who's with AJ at the Crisp County Sheriff's Office there, and she was showing us the lights were out. They had lost power. This was right before that happened, just showing us the intense wind and rain moving through that area. We'll continue to monitor their situation. That's right. I'm tracking these power outages with our resource. It's poweroutage.us. And Twiggs County is still seeing 30% of people there out of power. That hasn't changed much, but on Georgia Power's outage map, they now are saying that there's a significant outage affecting those people in Twiggs County. That's these people who we're talking about, and where it says estimated restoration, they're still assessing the condition. So they don't have a time where that power is going to be restored to those people. It says they're experiencing widespread outages. They apologize for the inconvenience. Most customers will be restored by the time shown. No time shown there. And then they say that they'll continue to update. But that's the situation in Twiggs County. That's the bright orange county there. Luckily, no one was hurt in the close encounter, unless you're counting the car.
Car is badly
That's
hurt.
very sad. Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Yikes. So I guess, you know, he was able to get his claw on the handle, pull it out, get in, and then said, oh, I don't know what to do now. Happening now, it's a bookworm's dream. It's being called the biggest used book sale in the South. The Macon group Friends of the Library started the old book sale today. Organizers say they have about 100,000 books, many of them priced from 50 cents to $3. Chairwoman Mary McDonald Carson says it's a great chance to add to your collection and to get more books to kids. If that does not make you tear up, I don't know what will. I saw this video earlier today. Oh my goodness. Absolutely tugs at the heartstrings. So sweet. Plus that song too.
Well, right. They had to pick a Tim McGraw song, right?
And that song. That song by itself makes people cry. Thanks for joining us for WGXA News at 6. I'm Katie Thurber. Cold and rainy, and it'll stay this way for a few days. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Cox live in the Weather Center. Jeff, it looks nasty outside. I don't want to go. The fight over who will become Georgia's next governor stretches into its second week after the Stacey Abrams campaign and the Georgia Democratic Party filed a federal lawsuit. WGXA's Eric Mock joins us live in studio to show you why both the Kemp and Abrams campaigns claim their numbers are right. Eric, today people in Macon gathered at Coleman Hill for a special ceremony for Veterans Day. Veterans Day was originally called Armistice Day, and it was created to celebrate the ending of World War I. Now the holiday is used to honor all veterans. WGXA's Tiffany Thompson met a man who says he has a personal connection with those from Macon who fought in World War I so long ago. Tiffany. And he's a legendary soldier who fought in one of this country's most iconic battles, now known to many as Black Hawk Down. As we honor our nation's veterans tonight, Jonathan Elias brings us a spotlight on America's story about the man now engaged in a war to defeat opioid abuse among veterans. If you're a veteran or a service member in crisis, there are resources to help. You can call the Veterans Crisis Line at 1-800-273-8255 and then press 1. Bibb deputies are looking for an inmate that took off from work duty Saturday night. Officials say 22-year-old Jalen Patrick was picked up by a Honda Civic while Patrick was doing community service hours. Patrick was originally charged with theft by taking and probation violation and bond surrender. Deputies say he was last seen wearing a neon green shirt and white pants with blue stripes. If you know anything about this, call the Bibb County Sheriff's Office. And Bibb deputies are looking for the driver who hit and killed 51-year-old John Thomas. It happened on Okmulgee East Boulevard Sunday. If you know anything about this, you can call the Bibb County Sheriff's Office at 478-751-7500. It's not the homecoming James Bowman wanted for his half-brother.
I wish we would have had this answer 40 years ago, but I mean, not knowing for 40 years and finally having an answer is a huge relief.
Bowman, his dad, and two half-brothers made the trip from Addison, Michigan to give an ending to the almost 40-year mystery of Andrew Greer's disappearance.
I was 4 years old when my brother ran away from home and disappeared.
He says he watched his family carry that burden, and in a small town, rumors fly.
To hear those whispers and rumors, you know, yeah, it's bothersome, and you know, at 4 years old, affected my life, you know, affected the way my mom raised me.
In 2014, Bowman threw himself into the search and met up with retired Bibb County investigator Anton Strickland. He had never given up trying to find the identity of a teen hit and killed in Macon.
I felt like somebody loves his kid, you know. He's got a family. There's somebody who's looking for him.
Now,
we got closure. Today's closure.
Bowman says he remembers Greer like any little brother would.
I followed him everywhere he went. You know, any like older brother, I mean, I was on his coattails.
And now it's Bowman making sure his brother gets back home.
Let's take him home. Yes, sounds good.